Good morning. Call me crazy. It's 10 to 5 o'clock in the morning and I'm awake already. I don't know. I awoke. Let's take this word now. I don't know if it's correct. I think an hour ago and I couldn't fall asleep again. So I take this, I'm a morning person, it's okay. No, there is a reason I'm starting to feel neck pain and stuff because I haven't been to the gym for a long time now and I need to go again. First, sport is very important and second, I'm feeling pain again and I often get rid of all my pain, every kind of pain, by doing sports. So this will be my program for today's morning. I will drink my coffee and have a tiny little breakfast, just enough to be able to do sports, because to do the training with the weights read the screen please. I need something in my belly because otherwise I have enough strength to do this. I did this once. I haven't ate enough and tried to do my workout and there was no way to get through this. I am awake so early that I can hear the guy who is bringing the newspapers.
Very cool thing to see. You see here Fräulein Butterblume, which would be in English Mrs. Butterflower, and she has a very, very, very lovely podcast. Unfortunately in German, so only the German-speaking viewers now can check her out. You will read the name of her Instagram and YouTube name on the screen now, and I won this beautiful yarn. Unfortunately you can't really see the stitch marker, but no, it's a progress keeper, and this is the Christmas yarn. And now listen, from Mothie and the Squid, and I was dying to try Mothie and the Squid.
She is the very cool lady, the dyer, who always is posting a photo which was the inspiration of the colorway, and then next to the photo the dyed yarn. And in my opinion it's so accurate. Yeah, the dyeing is so accurate to the photo. You really can see it's not possible that she was dyeing up something and then afterwards was searching the internet for a corresponding picture because of marketing. No, you can really see she first took the picture or the animal or whatever and afterwards was dyeing the skein. And I didn't know that, obviously releases a Christmas color every year, and this colorway you have seen on the screen is this one, the one from this year, and I won it. It's so awesome. And now I get this colorway. It's so awesome. But I get in trouble now because I wanted to do the Christmas socks for myself this year out of Gnome Acres mistletoe. And I already looked up a pattern. I want to do a pattern sock.
So, and she's the one I'm watching now, and I just started watching.
And I think she is so great. I really do enjoy all of her vlogs, videos, episodes in every kind of way. And obviously, I think she released this pattern, and I'm not so much into triangulars. Let's say if it's focus, but just because of the name, I simply have to knit this, because in German we would pronounce it Humbug, and that's the word Scrooge always says. Merry Christmas, Humbug. Oh, and here are my channels I subscribed to. In German we say Abos. And I just wanted to ask you if someone also likes Mumford and Sons, because I love them. And I figured that in the German-speaking countries they are not that famous, but I love them. Now I thought I could go through all of my channels I subscribed and say a bit about them, why I like them and why you should subscribe to them. Okay, but first I will watch Nordic Stitches and knit a bit on the Christmas socks, and I started a hat yesterday 11:30 p.m. nearly a.m. so to say, with 8mm needles. I was feeling like I could murder Dracula with them. Do you say Dracula? Dracula? You know, the vampire. Yeah. Do you want to see the needles? I wanted to crochet them. Not them. I wanted to crochet this yarn. But I realized that the yarn is spun so uneven. Let's say it's a variation of a thickness, let's say, or you say yardage, I think, what you can knit with, I want to show you, knit with 8mm. And then there are parts you would use 4mm. So 4mm needles. And how I wanted to crochet the hat was creating an uneven piece. I wanted to crochet the brim flat, and then it didn't work. It didn't work out. Yeah. So I started to just knit in the round, and I have never ever used these needles out of my set. I mean, seriously, you can murder with them, I would say. I would totally understand if they weren't allowed on the plane. I mean, look at them. Yeah, it's out of my sets, the Dreams Knit Pros, Knitter's Pride Dreams. And I think I need a shorter cord, because I have to wiggly woggly the stitches all around, and I can hear Benny. I guess you can't hear him. He is dreaming, and he is doing. It's so cute. So I think I will knit on this now, a tiny little bit instead of the socks. But I got very far with them. I already turned the heel. So I will watch Nordic Stitches now. So it's 6 o'clock in the morning now, and I'm still in bed knitting. And now, as I'm knitting the hat, I'm having a person on mind which would look so beautiful with this hat. I would like to keep it, but I can't stop thinking of this person with this hat on. Yeah, I think it would look pretty on me, but as I said, I now since 5 or 6 rows, I'm always thinking of this person, and I think it has to be, so it will be a Christmas present. And it's okay, it's knitting up so quick, and I already ordered on Amazon two other skeins of this yarn. I'm not that fast with these humongous needles, but it's okay. It's really very, very pretty and cozy and sturdy. Yeah, and now I'm getting into the swing of knitting hats. And after finishing all the Christmas presents, I think I might start a socky slouchy hat. No, sock hat, slouchy hat, I think it's called. You all know that pattern. I think I looked it up yesterday, and this pattern was knit by over 15,000 knitters. So I'm guessing you know that pattern. And yeah, I lost the fear now of knitting hats, because when I was knitting hats, the brim always was getting too slouchy, whether in the beginning or after wearing it several times. But I think it was the alpaca. Now I learned. I think I can link it here. Here is the link to the video or to the channel. I can there is an English word in my mind, but it's 6 o'clock in the morning. Recommend. I can recommend. It's Dr. Kelly, U University, and she explained something, made a whole video about alpaca. And there I learned that alpaca isn't a stretchy or elastic fiber. So you can stretch it, but it won't get back into shape. And that's exactly what I have experienced with this. Did you hear that noise? That was my dog. Let's check him. Aha. That's Popcorn. And that's my dog. Come here. Benny, komm. Alles gut. Alles gut. So, I drink my second coffee now. After that, I will go for a walk with Benny, and then I will do sports. Then I will have to study, and in the evening I will have to give English lessons. And we will see what the evening brings. But I will take you with me. Today's socks are Ani and Carlos, the garden colorway, but for me it's a Christmas colorway, so I knit them as my Christmas socks last year. And I'm listening to, guess what? Christmas music. And today is the Christmas album or the Christmas LP. Do you say album? We say album. I'm seeing a deer with his tiny little white tail. It's a fluffy tail like a pom-pom. Benny didn't see it. Haven't seen it already. Haven't seen it yet, sorry. A second one. That's awesome. I mean, it's not that rare. No, 3! Now I see 3. I will see if I can take them on camera. Whoa, Benny is pulling the leash. Okay, what was I going to say? Yes, I'm listening to the LP, Christmas LP from or by Pentatonics. A cappella music. I like a cappella. Okay, I try to catch them now. They want to go. They're going away now into the forest. You see? They're running towards the forest. There it is. It's moving. It's a family. Oh, a funny fact. Because we were talking about squirrels. Funny fact. Coming to Austria as a German, or just as a foreigner, I'm sorry, you always, the first thing you always have to do, okay, is saying a certain word. It's squirrel tail in English. It's the Austrian dialect, and I say it now and then never again. But it's a funny fact, so I do. So in German, in my German, it's Eichhörnchenschwanz, so squirrel tail. And I'm just looking if there's coming a car. And the Austrians always want you to say "Sag einmal," and then they say the word Oachkatzelschworf. Yeah. So I saw a meme in the internet, on Facebook I think, and there was, if aliens will appear on Earth, the Americans will ask, what kind of technology do you have? And the Germans would ask, I don't know, would you solve the world problems regarding hunger, starving and stuff? And then the Austrians will come, hey, say Oachkatzelschworf. That's pretty much reality, I would say. I'm out of the gym now. Maybe you can see it. And I tried some new, I call them stations, you know. Yeah, stations. I tried new techniques, and it's so good. I liked it so much, and it was so good for my neck and stuff. And tomorrow I will have another session only for read the screen, because I don't know what physio is in English. I have to show you something. The mail woman, the post woman, brought something very special. It's from Patricia, one of my swap partner for the Advent. Ooh. And there's something I can see through, so I don't know if I have to leave it there for Advent. I can wait, but I think he can't. Thank you, Patricia. It arrived. It's so exciting. It's so pretty. You made it very, very pretty. Look here. She stamped it on. Wow. Thank you. So please tell me if I'm pronouncing the following word right, but I was grocery shopping or grocery? Grocery shopping? You know what I mean. I ran some errands. And I love hot dogs. I love burger, very much. And I love hot dogs, but in Austria it wasn't possible to get hot dog buns. I think you call them like this. And today in my tiny little store in my tiny little village, I found, yay! Everything with an American flag on it is mostly very delicious. Very delicious.
So here, right next to my Madonna. So, do you say Madonna to her? Hail, Holy Mary, my statue. I inherited, I hope it's the right word. I inherited it from my grand aunt. Yeah, I like her very much. She's the Rosa Mystica, which means mysterious rose. Here is the advent calendar I received from Patricia, and I only packed it in another box because it is more narrower and doesn't take too much place because my flat is small. That's the present for the 25th. That's her card. And then she added some tiny things, and I think I will save them for the Advent Sundays. Yeah, so pretty. And here you see what I did the last half an hour about. It's an advent calendar for a special person. And look at this bag, it's so pretty. That's fascinating for Benny. You want to jump into the screen. It's Nordic Stitches podcast intro.
And I'm drinking chocolate mint tea by Sonnentor, knitting on the now present hat, the gift hat for Christmas for a special person. I don't say it because maybe the person is watching. And yeah, enjoying the Nordic Stitches podcast. I'm keeping up. So I'm watching all of her episodes now, one by one. I will be good. I will finish my gifts first, but I'm already into assembling yarns, which colors go well together, which yarns for which projects, and I will show you.
Okay, here's a lot. So, on my mind I have a fitting hat to my shawls I'm wearing the most, especially these two, because these two are the ones I really wear to my coat, so I need a matching hat. So I thought maybe this lovely skein from Patsy, Peaches and Cream by Patsy, she dyed this and I think it would match perfectly to this, maybe with a contrasting brim or so. I have to think about it. So this is Chai Chai by Gnome Acres, and this is 50 gram. Because I used it in one of my shawls and I only needed that little. Then I would like to do mittens. So this is a Homespun House DK, Serve the Servants. I have this shawl and this is about 50 gram. And if I do a lot of contrasting, I could pair it, for example, with this, but I'm not sure if I would like this. This would match perfectly, but I think it's too bright for my taste, just for my taste. But these would, yeah, not even by the gauge. That's not fingering and that's not DK. So maybe this and this. So this is too thick. It's so hard. This is fingering weight. Okay, put this on. But otherwise it's not that big of a difference. So
these three, in which way, I don't know, could turn into mittens. Then I also thought, this and this could be mittens. Because this would be enough for a head, and I think it doesn't need a contrasting color to fit this. These colors are here again. So, and then I thought, okay, here is a lot of brown, and here I have a lot of brown. I could use Gnome Acres s'mores for a head. So, okay. Then I have Digital Bath. I am dying to finally knit this. It's from a homespun house. I love her yarns, but I'm not sure if I like it next to my skin, right? So as a hat, you know what I mean? So again, I thought contrasting maybe, but no, and then yes, and then no. So, and then I have these. I could turn into mittens very quick because it's so thick. For example, these together. I don't know how much I need for a mitten. I think about 50 gram, and if I part them in two. So, and these are too bright. I don't know. I'm not. And then this gorgeousness from fondant fiber. I think, I'm not sure, but she's definitely one of my favorite indie dyers. The quality, the colors, the softness, everything. And this is called Song and Dance. And this could make a very pretty socket head. And this would match to this. And kind of to this. It wouldn't hit the colors from this shawl. So as you can see, as you can see, too many options. But now I'm going on with Christmas knitting. I have to do a lot of socks and a hat and crochet stars and whatnot. Oh, I wanted to do simple house slippers. So, no time for me to knit. Not at all.